1, 2, 3, go.
Waiting for my favorite day of the week. I'm in the sun, but no one sees me. I see, I feel everything around me, while the rest of the world just watches TV. And all I have is enough to get by. Who needs weekends with Thursday on your side? Why can't we both forgive and try a new way? We can both live life like every day is Thursday, and I have enough to get by. Now who needs weekends when Thursday's on your side? And we laugh, and we cry, we hold each other every night. Take a chance, and we can try to live Thursday every single night. And all I have is enough to get by. Who needs weekends when Thursday's on your side?
Namaste, salutations, greetings, welcome. It's Thursday night, it's 9 o'clock, it's Thursday Night Live, or Thursday Night Vibes with Master Rochi and Filthy, the talent, Caitlin,
No, dingy.
Dingy.
Dingy, not
Dingy.
filthy. Dingy, not filthy.
Alright, yeah, I guess you're too clean for filthy and not clean enough for dingy.
Dingy,
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 dingy.
dingy.
So, yep, we're on the patio tonight, live, as you may have heard. Anyway, how was your week?
It was a week.
Well, I hear you have something to be quite proud of.
I got the OGO award.
The OGO Award. What
At
is
work.
the OGO Award?
OGO stands for Oh Great One.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And what does this consist of?
It's like Employee of the Month, but it's their version of Employee of the Month.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
Thank y'all,
Who
thank
would have
y'all.
ever thunk it?
Thank y'all, thank y'all.
Wonderful. Well, you should be very proud. So how's the rest of your week been?
It's been long. We had, where I work, we had 2 people test positive for COVID yesterday. And I work the COVID hallway, so it's been, I got put through the ringer.
Right? The funny thing about COVID is I tested positive once off of a rapid test, I think from Dollar General.
Yeah.
And never really followed up with another test. But as far as I know, if I had COVID, it was totally symptom-free, or I've never contracted COVID.
People can be asymptomatic with COVID. It's just like any other illness.
Right? So, yeah, COVID never really bothered me. Interesting. I wonder if it has anything to do with my cannabis consumption, which some studies report that, could have a link to it.
Possibly. Possibly.
Oh. Well, hey, we had an interesting week, or I did. You were unable to make it. Well, that actually will air next week. But I was on the Mac Attack podcast.
Yes.
This week we did it. We did it Saturday. So I think I told everybody last week about the Midwest Cannabis podcast.
Midwest Cannabis Podcast.
Yeah. So that was something I think we talked about last week. And then the Mac Attack, it was a great show. I posted both of them back a couple of times back on the social media on Facebook. So check them out. Next week, we are going to have Dino from the Mac Attack show on our show. So stay tuned for that. It should be really interesting. And we're going to have some music from a band that we're going to interview a couple of the members. But more, Daryl has also been real involved in addiction recovery,
Right.
and that's something else that we want to talk to him about. But the band is Recoil. They're going to have a reunion concert, and more information will be following on that. So it's some exciting stuff. But check out the Mac Attack podcast. It's available on all different platforms. Now, I will warn you. He kept it very PG for my time on his show, and he was very, well, we kept PG-13 on both shows. But this isn't usually how he works. It's not a family-friendly show, guys. Most of the time, he covers different topics. Great host, great things, but just not really kid-friendly, in my opinion. I mean. You can let your kids, but when you think about him, think more of Howard Sternish humor and topics. But had a great time on there, and he was gracious to come on our show. Check it out next week. It will be a lot of fun. And Dino's a great guy. Catch some of his regular shows. Really interesting. He has some panel shows on too, and. Maybe Caitlin and I will drop in again on his podcast.
Maybe I can make it next time.
Maybe. I know that he would, for some reason, enjoy having you as a guest.
Yeah, I heard he likes me.
Yeah, well.
It must be my amazing personality.
Must be something. He thinks you, yeah. Like I said,
They're telling Caitlin she looked like she was breathing fire because the way she had her head turned with the tiki torch, and they're telling her breathe fire again.
Breathe fire,
Like this?
Caitlin.
Wait.
Go to the right.
Like
My
this?
right. My right. Keep going. Need to go up. Keep going right. There you go.
Breathe fire, Caitlin. Breathe fire.
Well, I told you about earlier, right? When I made a flamethrower and I killed that fly.
Mm-hmm.
Mom disapproved.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was fine.
No, I thought it was funny.
Every time I've made a flamethrower, it seems to work out okay.
Hunter says she's a dragon.
You're telling me, Hunter. You're telling me.
Hello, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Thank you for tuning in, Tony, Hunter.
Tony, Hunter,
Hello,
Jamie.
boys.
Jamie.
Hello, girls.
Carrie, Julie.
Terry, Julie. Well, thank you all.
Hi,
Thank
boys
you
and
all.
girls. Boys and girls. I said hi.
Tony says hi, wait.
At first, I said hello, boys, and then Mom started listing off girl names, so I had to say hi to the girls too.
Well, I would hope so.
You can't leave the women out.
Well, I can almost
No,
see.
you can try to
doesn't
lock them
always
out,
tell
but
me
most
who's
of the time
on.
they have a key.
Down with the patriarchy.
I can only see a few of them. If they're talking to me, I can see it.
Well, we've been having our wellness month,
Yes.
And, we've been talking about all different kinds of aspects of wellness. We started with the gut and kind of moved on from there. Just like exercise and meditation that can help lower stress, music has an amazing effect on people.
Right.
And, different music affects different people differently.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, they've done a lot of studies over the years, or a few studies of plants growing to music.
Right.
And,
I'm
they
talking
seem
to
to
you.
have the greatest success with classical music and some jazz. It's interesting because the plants respond real well to those vibrations.
Right.
And, we respond real well to vibrations because you got to figure that, 85-90% of our body is water.
I think it's 72.
All right, I thought it was higher than that. I think people are getting dehydrated.
I think it's
You're gonna be
70. I
shriveled.
think we're 72% water, and then we also share 93% of our DNA with bananas.
I'm not even going to ask.
And did you know we all have Mars DNA? Every single person.
Does that mean bananas are also Martian?
Yes.
Anyway, back about talking about music. Yeah, it was showing that.
David Hudgens says I'm at 3% beer right now.
I'm sorry, David. But culturally and individually, we respond better to music that we're familiar with and enjoy. And it's showing that it can also help in the healing process of certain music.
Right.
And I just think it's, really fascinating what music therapy can do, because not only can it elevate mood, it can also heal, and that goes right back into to the energy we're talking about, the chi.
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 Chi, 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 chi.
You know what this is?
A frisbee.
No. Well, yes. Yes and no. This is our original rolling tray.
Yes. Which is a frisbee.
Yes, it is.
So I was halfway correct.
Because that's, yes, I give you credit for that. And
Thank
that's
you.
more correct than you usually are.
Big preach. Big preach.
So yeah, everybody used to keep one of these under the couch or something and pull it out back when we had stems and seeds to separate out. But you can find these on our website at masterrochiesgarden.com. That's masterrochiesgarden.com. We've also got some cool grinders. We have something for everybody there, and you'll have to check out our t-shirts. And these coming in two amazing colors of blue and orange.
Blue.
Well, you had a 50-50 shot, and you got it right.
Blue.
Oh, thank goodness you got the one you were talking about.
Seafoam.
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 Turquoise.
Turquoise. So some classic colors. Anyhow, why don't we jump into our first song of the evening? Waylon, what do you have up for us?
So we got Bottz World Presents the Cookout album, and we're gonna play.
Excuse me. Bottz World presents the Cookout Volume 1.
No, it's album Volume 1.
Album Volume 1.
Don't.
You
correct
can't
me.
forget the Volume 1.
It's all right. Anyways, we're gonna play Body Open.
Body Open. Oh, I really enjoy this song. I really do. Great
Same
album, great music. So we'll be right back.
After your music therapy.
Gotta be honest with me. You know this ain't love, so why you blow me up? Don't know why you keep on promising me something you can't give, a life that we won't live. No, keep it raw, no K-Roll. From the block like J-Lo. This fact's no fable, real life no cable. This shit unstable. I keep just wanna lay low, but we don't need no labels, no. You got my body open, body open, oh yeah. Got me open, oh yeah. You got my body open, body open, oh yeah. Got me open, ooh. Like a window open, you watch. Swear this shit so toxic. Yeah, we both got options. I leave, but you ain't stopping. If these walls could talk, they tell me go. Damn right, I'ma leave, but you should know you got me open. Yeah. Body open, let me open. Yeah. Body open, let me open. Yeah. You got me open. We all know we've been there before. Yeah. We all know what we want till one day we just don't know more. But I know, no. You got my body. Body open. Got my body. Got my body. Body open. Got my body. Got my body. Got my body. Got me open. Got me open.
Friends.
Welcome back. And I want to assure all of our viewers that I didn't expect that from Caitlin. The Frisbees have now been safely moved out of her reach. Sorry for any disturbing images that you may have had, before the song break. And again, my deep apologies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She knows that there's Martian stuff and bananas, but can't seem
Well,
to
I know
think-
there's Martian stuff in bananas. She knows that bananas share
but
your
can't,
DNA.
but can't remember who sponsors the show. So
That's on a need to know basis. And I don't need to know.
So what would you like to talk about tonight?
We could talk more about bananas.
No, I was thinking more a topic that was, appropriate for the show.
Did you know bananas are actually berries?
Sometimes when you just have nothing to work with, I try, folks.
It's easier to open a banana from the bottom than the top.
Cannabis therapy, which proves very helpful during times like this. Now, we also do always want to make sure that everybody's enjoying cannabis responsibly, knowledgeable and safely. So, but at moments like this, I'm happy I'm a cannabis user. Because sometimes you have to be medicated to deal with situations life throws at you. Like the free-range cuckoo.
If you eat a banana and it's too green, it hurts your mouth. The banana bites you back.
That's nice to know. But
you started this.
Anyway, kind of getting back to the topic.
You asked her what she wanted to talk about.
My mistake. My mistake. But getting back to music therapy, drums. Now, there's a type of meditation that you can do with drums, and it has a callback.
Right.
And I mean, drums have been used, throughout human history. For religious ceremonies, shamanistic, Native American. There's just so much cool stuff that you can get out of listening to drums. But and it's interesting, heavy metal or heavy drum music can get people, really fired up, especially, with certain lyrics and stuff. But if you play a song in the same thing with, positive lyrics,
right,
people respond differently to that music. It's really kind of interesting. And if you play music that can get you really riled up, and then follow it by a softer song, it calms everybody back down. So just kind of interesting stuff about music and the tones that we listen to. Yes.
Something back there.
And it's coming to get you. Oh, what? Where did Waylon go to? It may be way.
The axe murder.
No!
Highway axe murderer.
You guys gotta get it right. It's wham.
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 No. Wha. Wha.
W.
Wha.
H.
Wham.
A-M.
Like the sound an axe makes. Wham.
Well, we're still waiting for a producer from Hollywood to call and get our script.
For Way the High.
Yeah, for Waylon, Highway Axe Murderer.
I have ideas.
I decline.
Yep.
Call me.
We've got it worked out.
Netflix producers, call me.
Yep.
I've got ideas.
I mean, we're not even talking, we don't even have to go with Netflix. We'll take any very low budget, operation that would like to help us shoot this. We want it to be.
Like I've discussed.
Hunter says it's H-W-A-M.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought it was
Wham!
W-H-A-M.
Wham. You gotta emphasize the H because it's wham. Wham.
Low budget film.
Yeah.
Wham.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but we are talking about our producer.
I would like it to be a 6-part book series first.
How are you gonna get that much story?
I have so many ideas.
Actually, we can just sit down and just talk it out.
Oh, I think we can.
In front of the camera sometime.
And just make
And
Waylon act it out as we go.
Well, no, and just record it, and we can play it back, during a live.
Oh,
Or we could just post it on YouTube. So we might.
We're gonna have a highway axe murder
story
hour.
Yeah, story hour on YouTube.
Any ideas for Waylon the highway axe murder?
Oh, I have
please
so
send
many.
them to us.
I have so many ideas.
So we can cover all aspects on this. So this may be coming to you on YouTube shortly.
Coming to phone screens near you shortly. Oh, and of course I told you the best part about my ideas for the highway axe murder, right? I'm his sidekick.
Oh yeah, because you are actually the reason he could have healed and been fine.
Yes.
But you are the reason that he turned into what he is.
Yes.
And you are 100%
And now
responsible.
And now he's dependent on me.
This is kind of
Because I'm his
like
creator, his
Misery.
recreator.
It's misery all
Well,
over again.
No, I think it's more like a reversed Joker and Harlequin. So, yeah, it's you know, you should see Waylon over here shaking his head and giving me an emphatic thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
If only
You
you
know,
He
guys
is
could
like
see it.
so overwhelmed with joy
I
at the
am
thought
in
of
tears.
this.
Yeah,
Crying
he
and
really
how-
he really wants to do that.
How great this is.
Hey,
So if you wanna see Wham in video, like and comment.
Like and comment.
Like and comment.
Like,
That's
Like-
scary.
Like and comment.
comment.
share.
Share, oh absolutely
Comment. Comment. Share.
But we were talking about the body being mainly made of water, and that's why the moon has effects on us too.
Yes. Yes, because the way I always think about it is the tides. The
Yes.
tides. High tide and low tide, the push and the pull. That's how I think about it. It's the moon pushing and pulling on us.
Pushing and a pulling.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of effects does the moon have on us?
Well, for example, I've seen some pretty batshit crazy things. Whenever it's a full moon, people just go nuts. The elderly specifically. They go-
Hence the name lunatic.
Lunatic.
Yeah, that's where the word originated.
Did you never
from.
know that, Kate?
Funny, you would think during all of your sessions, that, you know, that may have come up.
Mm.
I know about bananas.
That's why she's having sessions. We're hopeful as a
JR's
family.
watching. Amy's watching.
Hey, JR, Amy, we're hoping to get her medicated soon.
Amy, your mother-in-law.
I would like to see her medicated.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah, she needs something. I'm not sure what, but something.
More caffeine.
That would not be on the list.
Coca-Cola, the original recipe. The original recipe. The original
Ah,
recipe.
you know, I think I'm going to kick back and have a little bit of my London pound cake here. And once again, medicate.
You know, occasionally I tell my coworkers at work, I think today's the day I'm going to start doing drugs, and they don't ever question it. They just tell me that I need to share if I do start doing
Yeah.
drugs.
Most of them are going, God, about time. September 16th, Vogue Theater in Indianapolis. Got to join us. It's
Yeah.
We're all going to be
yeah,
there.
it's the
You
week.
could meet me.
Yeah, Caitlin and I will both be there. Master Rochi's Garden is going to be one of the sponsors of the event. Mama Rochi will be there. You know, the whole family. We're going to be out and about. So it is for Grow Indiana Together, the first political action committee in the state of Indiana for support of hemp and cannabis. And this is a no
There's
party
nothing I can
alignment.
do
Yeah.
about it.
So this is, you know, this isn't a left
I'll wipe it
pack
off.
or a right pack. It's a hemp and cannabis pack. And come down and help us kick this off. It's going to be a great time. Vogue Theater, Indianapolis, Indiana.
Do you recall who's playing?
No, I don't.
I do.
Who?
Clayton Anderson.
Clayton and Anderson. And
It's one person.
if I remember right, he's from Indiana.
I just looked him up. I didn't go further than that. I haven't studied him yet.
Yeah.
Really?
I'll get to that point. Oh, gosh.
Will you?
Oh, my gosh.
That's a Nero cat.
It was like a flash of a shadow.
It's a Nero cat. So why don't we go to our next song for the night?
Well,
Shane. Shane? Is that his name?
No.
No.
Chase.
Chase!
Or
See, it's like Shane, but it's got a CH.
No, it's nothing like Shane.
it's
It's like, oh gosh. Sorry. I'm playing footsie with you.
That's not good.
I kicked him.
Oh, well, that's okay.
No, that's fine. With my pinky talon.
That's not good.
Anyways,
Help, please.
Pinky
I'm
talon.
being held against my will, and this is my video testament.
That's not how the kids do it these days.
Send help.
That's not how the kids do it these days. In the next video, you gotta wear yellow or something, or have a bouquet of flowers. Whatever they put in the comments. If you need help, that's what you gotta do. That's how all the pop stars are doing it these days.
Oh,
all right. Anyways,
Oh my
Yes.
God.
our next musical guest is 303 Sammy D.
303 Sammy D,
And
better known as Chase.
Which is like Shane, just different.
No. Anyways, the song name is just 94,
94.
and
What album is it off of? May I query?
At Long Last.
Off of the album At Long Last.
Mhm.
welcome back. We are back. Hey, don't forget that we have our drawing for our beard oil, and it will be announced on the first Thursday in November. So it'll be drawn on Wednesday, the last day of the month, and then announced on Thursday. So make sure you tell your friends and let them know to sign up for the newsletter and get entered to win our, actually it's our 3-pack of our tinctures.
Yes.
Yes, a 3-pack of our tinctures that we're going to be giving away at the end of the month. The Groovy Days, the Ambrosia Nights, and the Golden Medley. So great set to get you through the day. I'll tell you, a lot of people have anxiety issues and stress issues and all just from everyday living, and the Groovy Days will help you get through your day. It's like taking a deep breath. It just takes away the edge of things, and you're still going to be able to work and operate properly. And then our Golden Medley is just a fantastic blend of CBD, CBDA, and CBG. CBG is kind of the stem cell of the cannabinoids. It does a little bit of everything. The CBD is just all around really good, but as far as inflammation and all, that CBDA comes in there. It's the actual precursor to CBD, and it has more inflammation relief. So, that's great. I take mine at night. Some people benefit from taking it in the morning and in the evening. So, I think you'd really enjoy that. And our Ambrosia Nights, and this is the one that we've had probably the best feedback of any of our tinctures.
And when do we have to be signed up by?
By
The 31st.
By the 31st.
So the 31st of August, and then the drawing's on the first Thursday in September.
Which is the first.
Which is the first. Which is not Labor Day. The past couple of shows I said it was Labor Day. It's not Labor Day. Labor Day is not till the 5th.
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody correct me? You went along with it. You were like, yeah, that's Labor Day.
Well,
Because usually it is.
Sometimes,
That's what I said.
sometimes we just have to let you think whatever you want to think. Yeah, I mean, we can't spend a whole lot of time correcting you.
Ignorance is not bliss. Please educate me.
Well, I am about the Ambrosia Nights. Take it about 20 minutes before bed. The Delta 8 in it will help relax the mind and the body, and then that CBN kicks in for really deep, restful sleep. Better for you than melatonin, far better for you than diphenhydramine or Benadryl, or most of these over-the-counter sleep aids. This works with your endocannabinoid system. You do not build up a tolerance to it like you will melatonin eventually. It doesn't cause dementia in later years like diphenhydramine and Benadryl, which more and more studies are coming out about that. But yet it's still legal.
Yeah. Alzheimer's, I
Yep.
feel like is what it causes. Which, like almost any over-the-counter medication that you get that says sleep aid on it, even like Tylenol PM, Advil PM, those have the diphenhydramine in them.
Yep. And that stuff is very bad for you. Very bad for you.
Yes, it should. And Benadryl is one of those things that, like, yeah, a lot of people like to use it for sleep, but it really does need to be used sparingly with all the research they're coming out on it with.
Yep, just one more over-the-counter that nature can do so much better with. And, that's what our whole mission is bringing natural remedies back and giving everybody an alternative to over-the-counter. We've got a lot of cool products in the works. We're just kind of working on packaging and labeling right now to get things down. But I think people are going to dig what we've got going on.
Right.
And something else I was wanting to talk to you about the beard oil.
Oh?
And you said it's not just for men.
It's not.
Well, how would a lady use it?
Okay, so here's how I use it. You know, whenever my hair's getting extra dry, I just take a little bit, about a dime-sized amount. I take this dropper and put about a dime-sized amount in my palm, and then I rub my hands together. And while my hair is still wet, I feel like that's a crucial step. Your hair needs to be wet, otherwise it's going to look a little bit oily, because, you know, head hair is a lot softer than beard hair. While your hair's still wet, you kind of just work it through all the lengths of your hair.
Cool.
And it makes your hair softer.
Excellent.
At least it makes my hair softer.
Excellent. Well, right on. Right on. I knew that you were talking about it's not just for beards.
Yeah.
But
I'm thinking about coming out with my own scent.
Really? And what scent would this be?
Like a pink pepper and I can't remember my other flavor. It's pink pepper and something else. It's a really fresh scent. But it's kind of like an androgynous scent.
I think we should do a cucumber melon. They say
Well,
women
if
are
anybody,
attracted to
if
cucumber.
anybody has an interesting scent
why.
that they think of, hey, DM us. We're talking about putting out another scent, so you know, send us your ideas. Yeah.
Vibe.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember what the other thing is. It's pink pepper and something else.
I have no clue. I've never heard of pink pepper, so
I may just do something with the
don't-
rose hips.
Well, we're gonna do several things with the rose hips once we can harvest those.
Master Roshi for her.
But have you been doing anything for Wellness Month?
Did you see that?
Have I been doing anything for
It
Wellness
popped
Month?
up a thing that said I was waiting
I've
on
been
the
taking
live
care of
from
my
over
mental
time.
health.
All right. Well, Lord knows there's a lot of care to be taken there.
Because if I didn't take care of my mental health, I'd probably just be so stressed out I couldn't even move.
Right. Well, I'm keeping up with drinking the water,
That's good.
so that's been working out. Cleaning out my kidneys real well.
That's good.
So,
That's always good.
and I've been trying to eat a little healthier. In fact, for lunch today, I had a salad.
One aspect where I'm failing in Wellness Month is I've been holding my pee for too long and now I have a UTI.
Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Anybody can get a UTI. It's not like a feminine problem.
It doesn't mean we need to know.
Well,
Right.
don't hold your pee. You'll get a UTI. Life advice from
So
Kate.
while you're gaming,
Because,
do not
okay.
hold your urine.
What's
Oh, I
been
gotta
happening
take it.
is
Oh, I'll
I've
go.
been forgetting
Take
to
a piss.
stop
I got
and go
this.
to pee while I'm at work. I've been going like 10 hours without peeing.
Well, that's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy. So, this is Kate from Master Rochi's Garden, reminding you to stop and take a potty break. You'll get a UTI.
Well, this show has definitely been off the rails since, well, pretty much the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you and myself just a bit of a sanity break, and we're going to bring up one more song off of the album At the Cookout Volume 1. And I'm not sure which song Waylon's queuing up here.
The song name is Mood.
Mood. Ah, another one of my favorites. Well, take us out of this tragic situation that we're calling a show tonight.
Take us out of this infection right now.
All right.
kind of slick. Tell me where do I begin? We be on some other shit to say that we are only friends. No other can make me feel the way you do. Oh, I can drift away, do my thing, making OnlyFans. Can be my main, be my only baby, make the plans. No other can make me feel the way you do. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. Come on over, rub me in the mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. 'Cause you're a mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood, my baby. Come on over, rub me in the mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. 'Cause you're a mood. Oh, babe, you know sometimes when I'm all alone, I think about the way you touch me. Starting with your head long, then your lips go up my collarbone. Damn, it's crazy, baby. Telling you I can't go wrong. It feels so right, and I wanna take my time tonight. Oh, so can you call me tonight? I'll be ready, baby. Ready, tell me ready, baby. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. Come on over, I'll be in the mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. 'Cause you're a mood, baby, you're a mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. Come on over, I'll be in the mood. Yeah, the only one that gets me in the mood. Hey, why don't you come over tonight? I just wanna see your face and feel your positive energy. Hey. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. You're the only one. Come on over, come over and put me in the mood. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. 'Cause you're a mood, baby. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. Come on over, baby. You're the only one that gets me in the mood. Ain't nobody here but me and you. And we'll be rocking till the morning. We won't stop until it's morning. But you know I keep my promise, baby.
Hey, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed Mood. Well, yep. Do you have actually something that is interesting to talk about tonight?
Me. I do.
That's a lot of nonsense.
All right, let's try this.
What?
Company in California?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that, but like I was making a joke.
Oh,
It was just a joke, bro. It's just a
Right.
prank, bro.
okay. Next week we're going to have, well, either next week or within the next 2 weeks, we're going to have a treat for you. Yes, we're going to be able to add some different sound effects and all to go along with the show. And I think they're going to come in extremely handy and be very valuable.
And don't mess with me too much. I'll get my own sound effects machine.
Yep, they sell them in the kitty aisle there at Walmart.
I'll find one.
Ah,
I'll find one. A startup in California is using recycled plastics to 3D print tiny homes.
oh, cool.
That's gonna help
Cool.
end the help with the homeless population, not
Well,
necessarily end it.
I,
But
yeah.
And they're recycling at the same time.
Well, that's the big thing. You know, I think one of the big mistakes was going to all this plastic and stuff. You know, when I grew up, nothing came in plastic. Very little. But, you know, we had pop and glass, and in tin cans, well, aluminum cans are recyclable. I don't know, we just didn't have we did a whole lot of, I remember
Paper or plastic?
I remember growing up and the highways just being covered with litter on both sides. I mean, just covered. And there was a commercial. I can't remember the Indian that was on it. The chief, an Native American, that had a tear rolling down his eyes, and everybody banded together and started cleaning up the roads and stopped littering and all. But plastics are just polluting everything.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, we can make biodegradable plastics with hemp products.
Yeah.
They've been demonstrating this stuff, and they have to do a lot of retooling, which is slowing the process down. But we can replace a lot of these petroleum plastic products with hemp-based products, and I'm all for that.
Well, not just hemp. They're using coconut fibers to make plastic products as well.
Yep, coconut fibers.
But the man-made plastics, in my mind, in my opinion, they're very similar to asbestos. Now, let me explain myself.
Please do.
Let me explain myself, okay? Because asbestos, back in the day, was used for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Homes, everything. Building, it was like the #1 building material used.
Well, it's fireproof.
Yeah, until they discovered that the thing that it does.
Carcinogen.
No, it's not. It is a carcinogen. It is a carcinogen, but how it's a carcinogen is asbestos. When it's fiddled with in just the right way, it basically turns into micro shreds, and you breathe them in, and it rips up the inside of your lungs. Yeah. Now, this is where I'm telling you to hear me out.
Okay.
Our lakes, oceans, rivers, everything is polluted with microplastics, which are little shreds of plastic that you can't see.
Hence the name microshreds.
Everywhere. That's why I put plastic kind of in the same category as asbestos.
Right. Well, you're right. Our oceans, our streams, our land are, getting infected with this stuff. And, I look forward to moving away from plastics. And, they're, growing up, we had paper straws, not plastic. And
Paper bags.
Yeah, they can make good paper straws, paper wax straws that don't leak and are good straws.
And don't disintegrate in your pop.
Right. They can be made. I remember them.
Well, what do you think of McDonald's? McDonald's cups used to be papers coated with wax.
Uh-huh.
And they were perfect, and then they switched to plastic.
Well, technically, here recently, they were styrofoam, and the styrofoam, even though it's bad for the environment, those were the Class A McDonald's cups. But then they went to paper coated with wax again, and those were decent. They didn't keep your pop as cool, but they were still decent. But now they're back to using all plastic again, just all plastic. No paper coated cups, just mainly all
Unless you
plastic.
get a small or medium.
Which, who does that?
Me?
You do not.
Yes, I do.
You do not.
So
That's so wasteful.
I mean, and a lot of this stuff could be replaced with hemp and soap and toilet paper and a lot of other stuff that would.
You can use the leaves out there.
That's all natural.
Yeah,
So all natural.
but yeah.
Or an option I always like,
Was a sponge on a stick?
a bidet.
Bidet.
Bidet. What, Waylon?
Bidet.
You don't like bidets?
I've never heard that English word.
A bidet?
A bidet?
What is
It is a.
It is a
You
little
had to ask.
It's
full
a.
hose that comes off of your toilet for
That
you to
sprays your
cleanse your
ass.
bottom with. Now the
All right. I already know. Nope. That's it.
There are
Nope. Done.
there are
Done.
toilets
I don't
with
care.
automatic bidets
Once
that
you
come
said
out
that, nope.
and they
I
spray
know what
your
you're talking
bottom
about now. I know what you're talking
and
about
or
now.
your
But you
penile.
can buy
Or
one.
coochie.
I'm good.
They sell them at Menards and
I'm
Lowe's
good.
and Walmart.
I
that have
regret
two
my
The
toilets.
really
decision.
fancy
You
ones.
had to
I
ask.
regret
The really
my decision.
fancy
To
ones.
ask.
I regret it.
The really fancy ones also blow you dry. Give you a
I-
little blow job, if you will.
No.
Hey, Waylon, how are your clips doing?
I took a break
You took a break.
because I was posting once or twice a day for a month, and I've taken a break for
Right,
about a
right.
week or 2 weeks.
So
I don't know.
are the views still stacking up?
Yeah,
Right on.
Then why take a break?
because it was a lot of work.
And he's doing his gaming this week. Gaming, strictly gaming this week. He's on vacation.
I mean, I've got stuff for clips right now. I just haven't took the time to go edit them because I'm.
No, if your numbers are still improving,
They're still going.
congratulations.
They're still going. So
As
I'm-
the great
Wonderful.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson once said, "Put in the work, put in the hours, takes what's ours."
well, this ain't a communism, so
I can't remember how the rest of that song goes. I know there's a part where it goes, "We devour."
Folks, I really
Put
apologize for
hours and
tonight.
take what's ours.
I'd like to apologize for asking that question.
What a bidet was?
I regret it.
And remember,
I knew what it
this
was.
show, sometimes we're not proud to admit it, but it is sponsored by Master Rochi's Garden at masterrochesgarden.com. Check us out. We've got some great products. We're going to be announcing on the same night that we announced the winner of this month's contest with signing up for our newsletter and getting the 3 signatures, we will be announcing the next contest on the same day. So stay tuned for that.
Plain.
Keep playing.
Plain.
The plane.
I thought it was the mother. I thought it was the mothership coming to take you back home.
That'd be something.
Yeah, yeah.
My mother's
Next
ship's
thing you know,
right there.
NASA would be shutting us down right now.
Yep.
My
Now on
mother's
your
ship's right
mother's
there.
You know, we could always call NASA and volunteer Caitlin for experimentation.
It's true. No, Men in Black.
Right, right.
Next thing you know, Men in Black show up.
I don't know how I'd do in space.
Not well.
No.
mean,
I don't do well.
No human actually does well in space.
Well, she doesn't do well on the Earth.
So it could be better or worse.
Listen, I don't do well on a boat at night, so I can only imagine that space would be absolute hell.
It's okay.
Makes sense? Makes sense.
No, that
You're
is-
not
that-
blind,
that is-
so it doesn't count for you.
that is
If
a-
you were blind,
I
you
am
would know.
blind.
You're not as blind as me.
I have to wear contacts. I
You're
can't
not as
look.
blind
Listen,
as me.
I couldn't read anything on this screen if I didn't have my
I've
contacts
never seen
in.
stars.
But I'm night blind.
Never seen
Night
stars.
blind?
I'm night blind.
How?
Caitlin,
All right. I'm
would
not
you like
gonna,
to say goodnight?
please.
Night blind. You don't understand.
Good night, everybody. And, you know, thank you for tuning in. Please like and share. We're loving the feedback. And we've got a really great show coming up for you next week. Don't forget to tune in. We're hopefully going to have a video from Recoil, the band that we will be talking to in a future episode. So as always,
Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite.
love and good vibes. May you have a great evening. Thank you.
Friends.